On a hot summer night at FC Dallas Stadium in Frisco, Texas, it's a battle for first place in the Western Conference. FC Dallas, the home team, has 31 points, and a win would lift them into a tie atop the West with Real Salt Lake, who has 34 points.
Changes this 4-5-1 formation. Michelle Jacobson sit underneath, Castillo on the left, Javon Watson on the right. Jackson starts. That means David Ferreira is available, but he will be on the bench. The good news, though, for FC Dallas fans, George John, the Zango starting 11. Abdoulaye Mansali comes in on that left-hand side. Ned Grabavoy and Jordani Alvarez will sit in front of the back four. Sebastian Velasquez on the left. Luis Gil on the right. Javier Morales sitting underneath Robbie Finley.
Underway for two teams who have a vastly different arc of their season in progress right now, with Real Salt Lake 7 MLS games without a loss, 5 wins, 2 draws in that stretch.
The amount of times that happens.
Jackson finds Fabian Castillo. Castillo is into the box. Castillo will shoot, and it's parried over by Josh Saunders. Castillo has been the instigator of early scoring opportunities for FC Dallas. This will net a corner.
Yeah, and it always seems like Fabian Castillo, when he plays central, he has more room to roam. He has more opportunities to be dangerous, and this time kind of pulls himself out wide. Carlos Salcedo closes down the angle, does a good job for Josh Saunders to read where that shot's coming. He's got a track on it all the time.
Watson to Jackson. Now Jackson to Castillo on the edge of the box. Castillo through traffic, shoots and forces Saunders into a diving stop. Wow.
Castillo's feeling it tonight. Again, 1v3 situation, top of the 18-yard box. Great technique. Jackson finds Castillo, sets himself up, little shimmy, little shake, opens up his hips and tries to pick out that far post side net.
Michel and Benitez over at 39th minute. Free kick here for FC Dallas. Michel approaches. He bypasses. Now Benitez blasted right into the wall. And Benitez falls down. And here is Zach Lloyd with a big tackle to break up a counterattack, although Real Salt Lake still has a chance. They are 5-on-3. Lloyd got a piece of it again. It goes to Javier Morales on the left flank. Morales bringing it in. Morales shoots to the legs of Lloyd and scores for Real Salt Lake on the counterattack. Morales in the 39th minute.
Well, such a fantastic goal from Javier Morales in the ultimate skill check as he lines up the defender isolated 1v1. The build-up starts in the midfield. Zach Lloyd does such a great job to get a foot on. Then he's forced in recovery mode. Isolated one-on-one. Michel has to do better. Has to do better. The number 31 does not double up. That's what Zach Lloyd is delaying. And then Javier Morales. This is the perfect example of why Javier Morales is special. There are not too many players in this league that are capable of visually recognizing that and physically pulling off that goal. And that is a huge goal against the run of play for Real Salt Lake, and a vital goal, giving them the 1-0 lead 40 minutes in. They weren't capable of capitalizing on the chances that they created in the final third.
Saunders with a goal kick. So obviously feeling better because he took the goal kick, although now back behind the play. Salcedo took goal kicks after Saunders got hurt at the end of the first half, but now back down. That is obviously not a good look right now for Josh Saunders.
Just watch the left knee. Yeah, it just buckled. It's not there. It's not there. And he continues to reach for that front in that ACL area. The fact that he did not even bring that foot down, that he kind of just jumped through it, and now you can just see him in so much pain. He's a warrior. He actually had a good run with Toronto in CONCACAF Champions League, and in particular played very, very well with Toronto here against FC Dallas a few years ago.
Moving forward, Nunez plays the ball through right to the feet of Castillo. He's got a chance. Audentis is out on this line and breaks up that opportunity with confidence. This is going to be a corner, but there was a lot of confidence shown there by Audentis.
Well, exactly what you want from a young goalkeeper making his debut in Major League Soccer. Comes off big, comes off strong, and a timely challenge.
Short corner played, and Nunez with a shot struck right at Audentis.
They take a look at the build-up, and there's Fabian Castillo showcasing his speed, his pull-away ability. But again, this has been the calling card of Fabian Castillo. Continue to talk about what an exciting player Olmes Garcia is, and Matt Hedges does everything right there. But as a former center back, I would hate to be isolated with Olmes Garcia, and that's a perfect example why.
And here's an opportunity for Salt Lake down the left flank, across right front to goal for Real Salt Lake for Grabavoy. Ned Grabavoy scores for the 4th time this year, and Real Salt Lake in the 79th minute takes a 2-0 lead.
Well, Ned Grabavoy again answering the call of head coach Jason Kreis to push higher. We just talked about him defensively. Watch the left-hand side of your screen. Great job, good build-up. Abdoulaye Mansali finds Ned Grabavoy, gets his head up. Perfect touch, sets himself up, and just stabs at this ball while keeping his head down. Absolutely nothing Raul Fernandez can do about it. Good traffic. Jair Benitez ducks his head at the last second. And again, Ned Grabavoy, huge goal. Perfect timing for Real Salt Lake as they take the 2-0 lead in the 79th minute.
A chance though here in the 88th minute. This is when they scored the first of 2 against Sporting Kansas City, when they rescued a point. Michel sending it, far post, Jacobson heads it down. Poked out of there by Nat Borchers. Castillo sends it back in, and Octanella, oh my, what a save.
Just poor defending in the back for Real Salt Lake. Multiple players from FC Dallas unmarked, and what a huge reaction save from that man, Jeff Attinella. The initial clearance from Borchers to keep an eye on Nunez, unmarked, turn, snap header, and that had
headed down the left side. By the way, we understand there's going to be 6 minutes of stoppage time. Morales in front. Doesn't take aim at a shot, instead picks out Luis Gil alone on the byline. Diagonal ball back. Oh, Plata tries to volley, and they do get the volley by Garcia. Olmes Garcia smashes one home, and Real Salt Lake is in front 3-0 in the 90th minute. The goal for Garcia, and this is going to be an historic and famous win tonight for Real Salt Lake here in Frisco.
Olmes Garcia getting his 5th goal on the campaign. Give credit to Luis Gil. Clipped in ball. João Plata, and this is lucky. It's unfortunate for FC Dallas and very lucky for Real Salt Lake. João Plata whiffs on the sidewinder and in comes up, falls directly to the unmarked Olmes Garcia.
Nunez. This will be FC Dallas's first home loss, by the way, in league action this year.
You know, it's interesting.
As it goes final with that.
Well, great result for Real Salt Lake on the road. They finally break the streak just 2 weeks after breaking the winless streak in Canada. They get the 3 points for the first time in Texas.